Not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate. And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
You almost forget that they're going to keep track of the game by score here. The players seem to want to settle a score on every whistle. What's turned into a pretty ugly game for them takes another step towards that direction.
Under 7 minutes remaining. There is just enormous when it comes to the offense tonight. This will be one they'll enjoy for a long time. The Colts with a win at center. Is able to move on in. Shoots one. Wonderful stop. That puck winds up underneath him, and so play is stopped. Letty's looking for some trouble here.
Hurry up already. Drop your gloves.
Can't even imagine how the energy flies through these guys as the gloves come off now.
Apiece for fighting. The way they went, they should have gotten 10.
This is the game from yesteryear. Strap your helmets on, get your sweaters buttoned down. There's been lots of fights, and I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon.
Into the last minute of the second period. Blocked. 2 periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Colts are feeling confident with the score they put up on the board, but they cannot sit back because I'm expecting a response from the opposition here in the third.
Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Save! No team worth its name is going to let that go.
That sounded like a car crash, guys. He's slowly gliding back to the bench.
Flings it. Save! And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
Doesn't look like it's going to lead to much, but let's keep an eye on this pushing and shoving moving forward.
Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Makes that play deep. Good hustle, and the icing is waved off. Score! He completes the hat trick.
Now, when you talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick up that puck on the backhand.
If you're moving while you shoot the backhand, it's a really tough read for the goaltender. He can't seem to get a good position on it as the puck comes off the backhand side.
Barry's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Receives that pass from the other side. Blocked with the pad. Pitching this one to Letty. With a shot. Great save. Smart recovery by Letty. A shot. And And a save. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Leddy's been able to slice and dice his way through the defense most of the night. 3 goals, excellent shots, a prominent player this evening.
He has been spectacular, Ray. Critical face-off win at that point. Puck sails out of play, and it's in the stands. Another good job in the face-off circle. One of many today. What a percentage he's got. The Colts up the wing are moving the puck. What a ripper! Well wide of the mark. And it's off. That puck hit him on the way to the net. In with it now. Big drive. Save! Sends to the point. Svechnikov. He scores! 4 in a row.
What a quick release on that snapshot. No way he's going to miss from the low slot.
The Butterflies have no help to him there. Thought he had the net closed off, but he doesn't. The puck's behind him.
Barrie's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The game is over. The Steelheads have lost again. The streak is longer, and the fire turned under the coach and players is getting warm. That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone. everybody, with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Tonight, two proud Ontario Hockey League franchises. Opening face-off on the horizon, Eddie Olczyk alongside. Let's get his impression of this matchup.
Canadian Major Junior Hockey has brought some of the greatest of all time through the OHL, including Steve Yzerman, Paul Coffey, and the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Listen up, Doc. The players tonight are probably too young to have watched those guys I just mentioned, but they can dream to inspire their own generation one day.
And we have just begun. He won't avoid something for doing that. These two guys don't like one another, and they're proving it now.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
Well, I can't say I was exactly ready for this. I was halfway through a drink of water before the gloves go down, and they're trying to inject a little bit of energy into the game, and they'll do that with this tilt.
Much safer up here with you, Doc, in the booth. 5 minutes for fighting for those guys.
Penalty to number 88, a 5-minute major for fighting.
The best part about a game like this that is played with great pace is the coaches can't stick their thumbs into it and slow the game down. There's no time for meetings on the bench.
First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. 2 goals scored, and both by the same team. The 67s have their backs to the wall because they may be shorthanded due to this play that has injured one of their players. We'll check to see if he returns when we come back after this. Barrie's penalty killers still have some time to work here. And that one pitchforked right back into the corner. Oh, what a hit. And we've got a man hurt here, and probably something more to happen after.
The first concern is the injured player, Doc. Somebody has to respond.
5 minutes apiece for fighting. The way they went, they should have gotten 10.
These games don't come along very often anymore where they're chippy, aggressive, over the line a lot of times with way too many penalties.
Penalty to number 28, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Ottawa's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Brings it in for an attack. Paquet's now picked up. Wow, what a hit. We've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
They used their fists and got a fistful. 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. Every whistle invites a scrum. Guys seem to be more involved punching each other in the nose than they are trying to score a goal.
Penalty to number 9.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period.
19 minutes, 7 seconds.
2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2.
Hey kids, don't forget if you're a member of
Chmielewski's injury will leave his team without his services for the rest of the night. The period is over. We'll be back in a moment. third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The 67s, Doc, are in this game for one reason. That's because of their penalty killers. You can't continue to count on them being perfect, especially in the third period.
Third period just underway. Pitching this one to Svechnikov.
Barrie's execution offensively has been outstanding this evening. They've gotten to the front of the net. They forechecked well, cycled the puck, and controlled the play.
No team worth it, and it is payback for that.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
Here they go, guys. This is...
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
Now, this is old-time hockey. The game's chippy. It seems like the puck is only there so people can follow where the next fight might be.
Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
The Colts with a win at center.
Major for fighting.
And that's the end of the game. It was a great time. Perry's got the win, and their winning streak keeps going.
This team has been hot as of late. They're following their game plan. It's resulting in wins.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night. Down at ice level are the teams, and Ray Ferraro is there as well. We'll get his take on things shortly. Tonight's game will be played at the junior level in the OHL, where so many young stars emerge. Your thoughts, Eddie, on what we'll see here?
Canadian Major Junior Hockey has brought some of the greatest of all time through the OHL, including Steve Yzerman, Paul Coffey, and the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Listen up, Doc. The players tonight are probably too young to have watched those guys I just mentioned, but they can dream to inspire their own generation one day.
Oh, look out here. What do you think?
He's asking.
The gloves are off shortly after we began play. fight ends with one resounding punch.
You don't see too many fights end on that note.
Hotchkiss was on the losing end of that fight. He's not going to the box. He's going back to the locker room.
Instant penalty to number 24, Matthew Hotchkiss. A 5-minute major for fighting.
This game has had great pace to it. There's not been very many whistles, which, as broadcasters, we like a lot. But there is going to be a lot of chances from play like this.
Oh, boy, what a hit.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
This is a dead end. He thinks there's room to go. There isn't, and he gets pumped.
Just a little over 4 minutes remaining in the period. Only a pair of goals so far, equally divided. The Colts got that face-off win. Now what? Shot on goal. Oh, that was close.
You've got to make the goalie make the save. Can't do that unless the puck is on the net.
Shoots. Blockered away. Lost possession there. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Watch out. A big hit.
I don't know how he got up after being on the receiving end of that hit. Just gliding back to the bench now.
A collision. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Oh, what a hit that one was. 20 minutes in the books and a lot more hockey to be played. Both teams have connected one time. 1-1 after one.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes. And enjoy.
Kingston's lost a very important player to them in this contest. How will it affect them going forward? We'll learn that, but we go to break for now. All even up as the second period is underway. Oh, he'll pay for that. Twist one. Score! He got iron with that shot. The Frontenacs have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. And they've got it again. Perry's controlling play through the neutral zone. Shoots. That's a marvelous save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
A little under 3 minutes have transpired here in the second. We've got a leader in this game now. Maybe it'll be tied up again, though. Puck grab. What's next? Shoots. They score! And they've tied the game up.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are back at a stalemate.
The Colts have done well to tie this game up early in the second period. Let's see what happens next. And they've won the faceoff.
Number 9, assisted by number 25.
Lets it go. At least he protected his goaltender. A shot. Oh, off target. Looks to make a play. Centering. He scores. 2 in a row.
Well, there's been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
Barry's broken the tie and gotten back ahead, and we're still in the second period. Should be fun just to get to the end of this one. And that's a face-off win.
Assisted by number 9 and by number 25.
Tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
And finally, play is stopped. Poor guy.
Oh, that's a big hit. That's going to leave a mark. He's slow to his feet. The Frontenacs talk about their mantra of blocking shots. Well, over the last few games, it's remarkable how many they've got in front of.
Great take, dangerous area. Good shooting place. Slot shot, point blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Threatening an attack. Oh, what a block. Back at the point now.
Murray's nicked up here, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to wobble around and finish this shift.
Puck controlled now by the defense. What a hit that was. And he shoots one. Broke it right up. Takes a shot. He scores. That's 3 unanswered goals.
The goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
The goaltender thought he had that shut off. He gets across the net, but he can't shut down the top bin. It's right in it.
The Colts here in the second period are ahead by 2 and have had a big advantage in time of possession. Two periods have been played, and so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes.
Barry's insurance goal has staked them to the 2-goal lead that you would expect them to have. Here it is one more time. We'll return after these words. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Kingston's had very little time of possession, Doc. They've been outplayed in that category big time, but they're still in this game. One shot, and they're right in it.
Passes to the slot. Score! 4 in a row.
Hello, brother.
Hello.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
Barry's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Went to the backhand. That puck struck him in front. Oh, what a mean hit that one was. That's probably going to bring an answer. We've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. Every whistle invites a scrum. Guys seem to be more involved punching each other in the nose than they are trying to score a goal.
Nice face-off work.
Gabriel Velarde, 5-minute major for fighting.
Now it's directed to Robertson. Leads that charge into the zone. Good, solid defensive play with the stick.
I like the way that he's played tonight. He's been up on his toes trying to make a contribution physically all over the ice. This is an excellent game for him.
Great save. Kingston's moving the puck in the defensive zone. And he steps in. Shoots one. Save.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screen shot.
third. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
He has all the time and space to let this puck go. What a slap shot. It exploded off his stick.
Good thing it didn't hit him. It would have gone right through him.
Perry's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. He won't avoid something for doing that. And we've got a man hurt here and probably something more to happen after.
The first concern is the injured player, Doc. Somebody has to respond.
This was pretty predictable.
And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
You almost forget that they're going to keep track of the game by score here. The players seem to want to settle a score on every whistle. Well, there's no way they're going to come back now. They're going to try and exact a pound of flesh here. The Frontenacs just didn't have their legs tonight. When you don't have your legs, it makes everybody a step slow all over the ice. They lost physical battles. They lost battles in front of the net. They got poor goaltending. This has just been a mess.
And that's the end of the game. Two teams battled pretty hard. The Colts have another win, and the streak continues.
It doesn't really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
Am I so wrong for staying up late, going out with my friends? Too much and saying I won't, but then do it again. When you take my hand, I realize I can be who I am, cause I'll be alright. As long as I'm leaving with you, I came with the hard times, but you brought the good times. You made my life brighter, brighter. I found my way, you're only gonna love me. You're never gonna judge me. Now I'm climbing higher, higher. Every day, I'm keeping my head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. Yeah, I owe it to you for making me stronger, for keeping my head up. You're keeping my head up. How many times have I said I would quit? But every night, you light me up like my lesson. With you by my side, I don't really care what the neighbors might think, cause I'll be alright. As long as I'm living with you, I came with the hard times, but you brought the good times. You made my life brighter, brighter. I found my way, you're only gonna love me. You're never gonna judge me. Now I'm climbing higher, higher, every day. I'm keeping my head up, head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. Yeah, I owe it to you for making me stronger, for keeping my head up. You're keeping my head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. I'm keeping my head up, head up. Yeah, I owe it to you for making me stronger, for keeping my head up. You're keeping my head up.
Welcome to another night of great hockey action with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro later on. I'm Mike Embry. Two teams of promising talent from the OHL are ready to play. Eddie, what's on your mind as we await this one?
Canadian Major Junior Hockey has brought some of the greatest of all time through the OHL, including Steve Yzerman, Paul Coffey, and the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Listen up, Doc. The players tonight are probably too young to have watched those guys I just mentioned, but they can dream to inspire their own generation one day.
We've been looking forward to this, and so it unfolds right beneath us. And he dumps it in. The Colts skated up on the side. Leads that charge into the zone. Score!
He had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
This shot is well delivered, quick off the stick, but the goaltender's got to do a better job shutting down the top line.
Perry's won that neutral zone faceoff.
Number 9, assisted by number 16.
Lets it go. Score! The celebration is on. Not every goal is clean. This one bounced in, but they'll have the same joy because it counts.
That doesn't even have to touch the back of the net to be a goal. The goalie thought he had that. However, it trickled right by him into the net.
Neutralized face-off win.
Number 19, assisted by number 9.
Has it picked up.
Time of the goal.
The Ice Dogs with possession up the wing. He won't avoid something for doing that. Outstanding body contact.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the men.
Score! 4 unanswered goals.
Leddy's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Oh, he wanted to make a highlight reel glove save with this one. He doesn't get it. Now he'll be on the highlights fishing the puck out.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
And they've won the neutral zone face-off. Puck is thrown to Leddy.
By number 2, time of the
It's all on his shoulders. Comes up big on the breakaway. Niagara's along the wing at center ice. No team worth its name is going to let that go. Okay, so we got a guy hurt here, and it looks like a fight's going to start.
And that is one way to respond after you have an injured teammate.
Well, I can't say I was exactly ready for this. I was halfway through a drink of water before the gloves go down, and they're trying to inject a little bit of energy into the game, and they'll do that with this tilt. I'm not sure if the momentum can change. This has turned into a little bit of a blowout, but somebody had to step up.
Niagara penalty to number 41. A 5-minute major for fighting.
That's a solid face-off win. Use that big goalie stick well. Pitching it to Leddy. Drives it. Fired one and it got the post. Right along the line. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. Skates it into the zone. Shoots one. Save! The Ice Dogs skated up on the side. Near the last minute of the first. Wonderful stop. The Colts have gotten to center ice. Takes a shot. Made that work for him in goal. Quick wrist shot. And on top of that, another great stop.
How many stops can one goaltender make?
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Period one, gone and in the books. And lots of pen markings on the scorecard for that period of play. Buckets full of goals in that period, and the difference is 2.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us.
His team is trailing, but you can't blame him, at least on this one. That big save has kept his team in it as we head to break.
Now for details.
have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
Niagara has spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
Now it's directed to Letty. Crosses that line. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Fantastic poke check. Can he generate something from there? He scores!
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
More pressure breaks down the forwards defensively who want to come down low and help. But when they do, they leave the points wide open.
And that's a face-off win. Gains that offensive line. A great speed bump set up there. Barry's winging it at neutral ice. Fires. Wow, what a glove save. Routed again. Niagara's continuing on up the wing. Goes back deep for it. Using the point. Lets a shot go. Big point-blank save there.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Tries to get it on net. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on.
The Colts have dominated much of this game defensively. They've denied shots to the net. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he's been sharp on the relatively few chances he's had.
Not a free puck now. He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass. Shoots one. Turned away with the stick. The Ice Dogs have it along the side at mid-ice. Up to the point. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Into the attacking end. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Goalies want to shut down the bottom of the net, bury you to beat them up top. He doesn't cover this one, and it gets them down low.
The Colts have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. Oh, he'll pay for that.
I don't know how he got up after being on the receiving end of that hit. Just gliding back to the bench now.
Shoots. Score! He got iron with that shot.
Gets in close to the net and fires it past the goaltender with a snapshot.
He wants to deliver this puck as quickly as he can. It's on and off his stick in a hurry. Hits the pipe, and it's into the net.
Barry's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter. And a full third period and a chance to enlarge it. Into the last minute of the second period. Save there. Niagara skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone.
Well, he's pretty clearly shaken up. He's just gliding slowly off the ice dock after that big hit.
A shot. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one. A brilliant save at the horn.
Man, they jumped up in a hurry on the bench beside me, guys. That last-minute goal is one that'll pump adrenaline through them.
periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the debt services.
Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edson.
Barry's performance has been stellar coming into the third. I would expect more of the same rather than trying to protect the lead against a desperate hockey team.
Third period has started with the score being dominated by one team. Wow, what a hit. What a mean-spirited hit. He'll be taken to task for that one.
They're down a man as he's hurt, slowly working his way to the bench.
Steps in from the neutral zone. In all alone. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
That sure is a miscue, Edzo, isn't it? The scorer's in front of the net, the defenseman's covering the blue line.
Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Niagara's going to have to finish this one out shorthanded. They're down a man on the bench, and the injured player will not return.
Gains the zone and looks over his options. Shoots! Has it back deep. The Ice Dogs up the wing lug the puck. Free puck off a defender. Flings it. Good save there.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Under 5 minutes off the clock in the third. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. Wow, that's got to be a call. And we've got a man hurt here, and probably something more to happen after.
The first concern is the injured player, Doc. Somebody has to respond.
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. The game's chippy. It seems like the puck is only there so people can follow where the next fight might be.
Niagara penalty to number 20. Carbonero, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Niagara's moving it up the wing. Oh, what a hit. We've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
You almost forget that they're going to keep track of the game by score here. The players seem to want to settle a score on every whistle. As this fight was going on, the officials skated over to both benches and said that'll be the end of that.
Barry penalty to number 9, a 5-minute major for fighting. Time to the penalties, 13 minutes, 49 seconds.
And that's the end of this one. The game has ended. The Colts have another win, and their winning streak continues.
With that win, Doc, they found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night. Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. He'll be along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. We hit a team that's been away from home for a long time. It's been a successful trip, and it ends tonight. Is there a caution here?
Well, there is, Doc. I think the focus, because when a team gets out on the road and they know they're going to be going home relatively soon, it's hard not to have the mind start to wonder. So for me, really, the mental preparation for this game here tonight, especially in the first period, can really make the decision on whether or not this is an outstanding trip or an average trip when you lose that last game on the long road trip.
The Colts are a veteran team. They have seen this scenario before. We have made mention of the mental side of the game at the end of a long road trip, but they have to show up physically as well. And I'm not just talking about the hitting part of the game. I'm talking skating, passing, shooting, doing all the things you need to do to win a game at the end of a long road trip.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. This man's had pretty good focus lately. His numbers have gotten better and better for the home team. Coaching staff remains confident in this guy. He won the last game. Two teams chomping at the bit. Let's get going. Just underway with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. I'm Mike Emery. Shoots. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Barry's got that face-off win. Shoots. He scores.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play. It shows on the shot clock as well.
Very goal, scored by number 9.
Sudbury's carrying it in their own end.
Howard shot, and by number 4.
Carries it on in from center.
28 seconds.
And it's a good pickup. And in flight over the line. Lets it go. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
He's able to use his stick to deflect this puck away from the scoring area.
Over 9 minutes have been skated here in the first period. The Colts lead 1-0.
Critical win of the draw.
The Wolves are skating it up in neutral ice. Skilled play by Leddy. Leads that charge into the zone. Missed! Oh, what a great opportunity that was.
Doc, these are chances that keep you up at night. A shot from the slot and he misses by that much? Got to do way better than that. You know what, Doc? Instead of acting like this after the whistle, how about both teams play whistle to whistle like this?
The Wolves with a face-off win. Oh, what a mean hit. That one, no surprise. The gloves will drop.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
And this fight on that punch has ended.
That's gotta hurt. What a way to leave your mark. More times than not, you drop your gloves like that, you're going to spend at least 5 minutes in the box.
Sudbury penalty to number 27. A 5-minute major for fighting.
20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen. A pair of pucks in. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
Sudbury's coming out of the intermission knowing they didn't have a lot of possession time in the first. If they get on the attack, they will open up more scoring chances.
A rocket! Score! He got the post with that one.
Leddy's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Oh, he thought he had it. You can tell from the way he reacts. He thinks the puck's in his glove, but it's beaten him cleanly.
Barry's got a 3-0 lead. They've had the puck almost the entire time. What's going on here? And the faceoff's won.
By number 9, assisted by number 16.
From the outside. Got the save there. The Wolves skated up on the side. He's got it. In with it now. Fires. Bring it off the post.
I hated when this would happen. Even though the game's settled, I wanted that puck to hit the post and go in, so my number changes.
Oh, what a hit. And we've got a man hurt here and probably something more to happen after.
The first concern is the injured player, Doc, but somebody has to respond.
Well, the home team's just rolling right over top of the visitors. The crowd is all over them right now.
Won that draw. Lets it go. Score! And that's 4 straight goals.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
And they've taken that face off between the blue lines and won it. Slides it to the point. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
The Colts have been able to get ongoing offense from him for quite some time now. This point streak continues as he's had an excellent game again.
Throws it into empty so it can be retrieved. Now it's directed to Leddy.
Barry's been able to do just about anything that they've wanted at this point in the game. They've
Score!
Not sure how many chances they had. 2, 3, a flurry of shots here, and he gets his own rebound and puts it past the goalie.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
The Colts have built a tremendous lead here in the second period. Not a lot of time left, but an entire third ahead. Perhaps they can enlarge it even more.
Assisted by number 9.
Gives it to the point. Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be an answer from the other team.
He's pretty clearly shaken up. He's just gliding slowly off the ice, Doc, after that big hit.
And a save. He can start some danger here. Really good cut of the pass. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Snapping a pass to Leddy. One breaks free. What a save made all alone. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead towards the third.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features.
The Wolves were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment. "40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
Barry's been terrific through 2 periods of play. They can't sit back now, though. I'm expecting a third period push from the opposition.
Third period is underway in a game that has become lopsided, but it isn't over yet. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit. Terrific determination by Leddy. Barry setting things up through the neutral zone. Takes that pass. Shoots. What a save.
Great opportunity, better stop.
Just over 3 minutes have gone off the clock. Who would have thought 5 goals, but all of them from one team? He won't avoid something for doing that, and they'll try to settle the score this way.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
They used their fists and got a fistful. 5 each for fighting.
This is old-time hockey. Every whistle invites a scrum. Guys seem to be more involved punching each other in the nose than they are trying to score a goal. As this fight was going on, the official skated over to both benches and said that'll be the end of that.
The Wolves with a clean win on the draw.
For fighting, time of the penalties, 3 minutes, 27 seconds.
Sudbury's in their own end, carrying it on. Fires. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark.
Gets all of it there, Doc, but he's got to straighten that thing out for it to count.
They've already got the door open for him. They can see that he's hurt.
The Wolves lug that along through center ice. Fires a shot. Great save. And he steps across the line. Got that in the trapper. The Wolves through the neutral zone have possession. Taken over again. Got it back out of the zone. He wiped out the icing with all that speed. Lets it go. Score! He's got his second.
Goal scorer put that puck in a shooting position, let it go and beat the goaltender clean.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
So we're into the last. No team worth its name is going to let that go. We've got a guy down, and gloves are going to go down.
You don't like seeing injured players on the ice, but I love the response of his teammates.
This was
5 minutes apiece for fighting. The way they went, they should have gotten 10.
This is the game from yesteryear. Strap your helmets on, get your sweaters buttoned down. There's been lots of fights, and I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon.
The Wolves control from the faceoff. Gains the zone. And the pickup. Lets it go. Save there. Put his pads together and got the whistle. He's got it, but can he shovel it out of there? And the horn is sounded, and this one goes down into the books. The Colts have racked up yet another victory.
It doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is because this team is really executing effectively on their game. That's another win, and the streak continues.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emrick saying good night. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro shortly, I'm Mike Emrick. Tonight we have a pair of teams with exciting stars of the future from the Ontario Hockey League. Face-off about to take place, but first, these words from Eddie Olczyk.
We've seen some great young talent emerge in this league, and some players have been so good that they were granted exceptional status, including John Tavares and Aaron Ekblad.
What are these two teams going to bring us? Let's just see. They've won the faceoff. Brings it in for an attack. Reads the play and keeps it. Perry's up the wing, controlling play now. In all alone. They score!
You fight so long in a tied game. Now you've got the game-breaking goal. What do you do with it? I think you attack. You try to get another one. Or at the very least, you don't let your opponent breathe.
The Colts have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. A little under 6 minutes have transpired in the period. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. Puts one on. Blockered away. Freezes play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Oh, what a hit. The gloves are down. They're ready to fight.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
There's really no reason for these guys to be dropping the gloves so early, except to try and set the tone for their team tonight. This is going to be a physical game, and both guys want to inject their energy into the game here, and they'll do that with a good old-fashioned tip. The Colts are up on their feet, banging the boards. I don't know that the building's been louder than it is right now.
Penalty to number 9. 5-minute major for fighting.
Puck is thrown to Letty. Takes it right back. Shoots one. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
I don't know how he could be in much better position, Eddie. I got a clean look at this. That is a perfectly placed shot.
And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have no team worth its name is going to let that go. Okay, so we got a guy hurt here, and it looks like a fight's going to start.
And that is one way to respond after you have an injured teammate.
The decision of the referee is final. It was worth 5 each for fighting.
These games don't come along very often anymore where they're chippy, aggressive, over the line a lot of times with way too many penalties.
Penalty to number 13. 5-minute major for fighting. Time of the penalties. 18 minutes, 17 seconds.
Period 1 is done. There was plenty to talk about from that first period, and I'm sure both coaches will have their say. Period 2 will be coming up. Great pace to that period and lots of scoring. 2-goal difference after one.
Enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away.
Letty's goal looks pretty big now because that lead is 2. Something to build on as the intermission has arrived. And here's Ray.
Just spoke to a representative from the road team. They're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injured player won't come back.
A little under 6 minutes off the clock. At this point, some good offense, some strong defense. 6 score! It's a hat trick.
Letty's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
Enzo, that looks like something from your day, wasn't it? You beat him up over the stick side. You loved that spot in the net. The goalie wasn't able to stop this one.
Barry's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully, they don't go daydreaming now. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Wow, that's got to be a call, that's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be and the gloves will come off.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
The Colts have a player who is done for the night, a game misconduct. That was was going back into old times for those two major penalties.
This is old-time hockey. The game's chippy. It seems like the puck is only there so people can follow where the next fight might be.
The Ice Dogs have a player who is done for the night, a game misconduct.
You can't act like that. That's a game misconduct.
Niagara's to the power play again. They have been deadly so far in the game.
This is a way to get your teammates frustrated with you. That's another penalty that he's taken. Puts his team shorthanded again.
Into the last minute of the second period. Looking to get it out. Two periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third. The Ice Dogs head to the dressing room with a question mark. Will they get their injured player back? We'll have an answer when we come back after these words. Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Colts are feeling confident with the score they put up on the board, but they cannot sit back because I'm expecting a response from the opposition here in the third.
Period underway, and the power play is underway as well.
They found themselves with a tidy streak intact. The wins just keep on coming.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Attention. I want not to feel numb about death. Fighting peace is not an easy task. Breathing to see if there's any left. Reading about how many people died. Can someone tell me the reason? I'm in the chaos dimension, trapped in a brutal invention. If it stops, I'm having a bad dream. In and out of patience, I just can't keep it around. Most of mine's been taken, as I'll find out amount. Had a little love, but I gave it to stop sign. If it stops, I'm having an unshakable nightmare. Don't have enough to share. Sometimes on life itself, I'm either here or there. The MTA took the first of it. 20-minute delay wasn't the worst of it. So hot underground, you could burn to death. Now you're right on time to take what I got left.
Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and a thrill tonight, it always is, when you get a chance to see the #1 point getter in the entire league.
Going to get a lot of attention, Doc, because when you are leading the league in scoring, you're going to see the other team's top defensive players.
Letty's well aware of that. Night in and night out, he is facing those top defensive pairs, so he needs to be real creative to stay atop of the league in scoring.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Gave his team a chance to win last time, so he's out there this time. This man's really strong in net, and that's what got him to this level, but every game a new proving ground. He's in there tonight for the visitors. These two teams are ready to play, and we're ready to watch. The Colts have it along the side at mid-ice. A shot. He caught a piece of that one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Barry's offense has run through his hands for most of the last little while. His point streak continues. He has been a force both at 5-on-5 and on the power play over the last few games.
Critical win where they need it. Take it to the slot. Got that pass in his own end. And he dumps it in. Out of the crease for some stick handling. Barry's got it in mid-ice. Shoots one. Wonderful chance to score, but no. Snaps one. He scores!
Goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
DiPietro's in almost perfect position. I say almost because the shot's better. It just beats him.
Windsor's won that face-off and possession established. Gives it to the point. Oh, he'll pay for that. Oh, he put it in his own net. It counts against him.
What an embarrassing play. I don't know what he's thinking. What on this green earth is he thinking? He shot the puck in his own net. Go have a seat.
Big drive. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
The goalie didn't even move.
He scores! What a night. The teams just keep firing shots and they're in.
I don't think anyone saw this puck come off his stick. It blew past everyone and into the net.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
The Colts go up by 2. Some first period breathing room here. Over 6 minutes to go in the period. A 2-goal spread in this one, 3-1. A shot. Outstanding save with a glove.
Stops it in close. That was tight. What a save.
Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might...
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
Good face-off win. And a save.
Colts come into tonight's game feeling great about the way they've played over the last 10 games.
Sprang it off the post. And the pickup. Driving in from no man's land. Quick wrist shot. Got ironed with the shot. Terrific determination by Leddy. Shot on goal. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The goaltender shuts that one down, and he's...
Score! 2 straight goals.
Now, this is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
That shot is delivered quickly before he can shut down the 5-hole. The puck scoots through before he has a chance to close it up.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Oh, and he missed the net.
If you don't hit the net, you can't score. Give yourself a chance.
Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
Neutralized face-off win.
The game scored by number 9, assisted by number...
Scooped up. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
Those are always tough ones to take when you give it up. But when you score, man, you feel good going into the locker room. You want to come out for the second or third period right away.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Shoots one. A brilliant save at the horn. The first 20 minutes are over. And so all of us get a break here before the start of the second period.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs.
The Spitfires were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong.
For next season,
More in a moment.
Section 144 on the concourse.
Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
Windsor's time on attack was limited, and so they find themselves chasing the game. There's still time to turn it around. Let's see if the coach stressed the importance of puck possession.
Second period has begun. A big lead has been built so far. Let's see if it continues. Lets it go. Terrific shot, but a denial. And we've got a man hurt here, and probably something more to happen after.
The first concern is the injured player, Doc, but somebody has to respond.
A big roundhouse and the decision.
I don't know how they do that. That is an unbelievable bout. I'm not really sure why they'd accept this fight up so much.
Perry's guilty of a game misconduct. And the shower head is sprinkling.
You can't act like that. That's a game misconduct.
The Spitfires' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
And a 5-minute taser for fighting.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
It's time for our Hamburger Bonanza.
Windsor's lineup could be shaken up. We're not sure right now. There was an injury on this play. Will this guy return, and will he be okay? We'll find out, but first, these words. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
The Colts have had their way the first 40 minutes of play pretty much in every category possible, most importantly with this real comfortable lead. Do they sit on it or look to add to it here in the third?
Period 3 has begun. Take a look at the scoreboard. And remember in the past, big comebacks. Game over. The Colts have collected yet another victory, and the chain gets longer.
This team has been hot as of late. They're following their game plan. It's resulting in wins.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
If it stops, I'm counting on you.
Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich, and an air of expectancy about this game because when you walk through the turnstiles and you go up to your seat, you know you're going to get to see the top point getter in the league, and that's a thrill.
Who doesn't love to see goals and points, Doc? And when you have the leading scorer in the entire league on the ice, he's going to get a lot of attention from the other team's best defensive players.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. He gets the call to the crease despite losing that last game. This man's in the crease to start the game. He's worked on his positioning in practice. Now it's time to get a win for the visitors. All good to get this game started. Let's go. And play has begun. He's got that pass and can look ahead. With a shot. Score!